We have had an extraordinary year and a half since the election of Donald Trump to the presidency. There was a lot of energy and excitement back in 2016 about the idea of a woman as the nominee, the first time there was a woman nominee of a major party for president of the United States. And I think a lot of women were engaged in that campaign and engaged with the idea of this the potential of this historic moment. And what we have seen in the meantime has been a real mobilization of women across the country who are really understanding, I think in some ways for the first time, that elections have real consequences and that they can't afford to sit on the sidelines and let somebody else do politics. And they're looking for ways to have a voice and to be able to be a presence in the political system so that they can have an impact on public policy. The Ready to Run program is a nonpartisan campaign training program for women. There are actually two tracks in the program. One is for women who say, I'm ready to run now. Now what do I do? They want to run this year or maybe next year. And then there's a track for women who say, I'm not so sure yet, but I'm really interested in politics and I want to figure out how I might lay the groundwork for running for office in the future or getting more involved in politics in general now. So we started it here in New Jersey almost 2 decades ago because we were frankly a little bit embarrassed when we would go out and speak around the country. Here we were the Center for American Women in Politics, the premier university-based research center studying women's political participation, and someone in the audience would say, so how are things going in New Jersey? And we would have to say, well, New Jersey ranks 43rd in the nation for the percentage of women serving in our state legislature. We felt we had a responsibility to do something here in our state, and so we launched Ready to Run. And it became quite successful. And over the years, we have seen the numbers of women serving in our legislature grow. New Jersey now ranks 14th in the nation for the percentage of women serving in our legislature. Ready to Run in New Jersey has become an incubator to help launch programs across the country. And we partner with other universities or nonprofit organizations that are nonpartisan, and we train them on how to do Ready to Run, and then we work with them to launch their own program. And I'm happy to say that we're now in 20 states around the country. When we did a national survey of men and women who serve in state legislatures, we asked them what was the most important reason that you ran for office the very first time. And the men tell us that the most important reason that they ran was because they had an interest in politics and a career in politics. And the women who are in office tell us that they ran because there was a public policy issue that they cared about, something they wanted to fix. And we talk about the fact that men run to be somebody and women run to do something.